Hi, I'm Laura Johnson, CEO and creative driver with LLEJ Careers. Creating a customized URL on LinkedIn is quick and easy, and it's going to quickly differentiate you from all the other LinkedIn users out there, especially if you have a common last name. My last name is Johnson. I have created a personalized URL that includes my full name so that I've differentiated myself from all of the other Laura Johnsons out there. It makes you easier to find as well. If you're using your name, you've customized it, people will know how to look for you and they will find you more easily. They're also in a Google search going to be able to find you more easily. And probably the main point here is the digital footprint, your digital brand needs to look consistent with everything else. When we open LinkedIn, we get the home screen, the news feed and all of that. And we want to go to our profile. So you can access that a couple of ways. I always go to the little circle with me underneath, view profile, to access my profile. And when I talk about a customized LinkedIn URL, I'm talking about this address, this LinkedIn URL, this LinkedIn profile address that you would use on an email signature or as part of the contact information in your resume. And this will typically show up. Default for LinkedIn is some semblance of your name with a bunch of numbers and a few letters after it. And that's the default generic LinkedIn URL. So you, of course, want to customize that. So to customize it, you come over to the right side of your profile to public profile and URL, and you click on that pencil and you open up that public profile settings page. And at the top right of that settings page, you have edit your custom URL. So you click on the tiny pencil there, that opens this box and provides you with the ability to change that URL. Now, you'll see this underlined space in this little square, and that's what you want to focus on. LinkedIn, if you have a common name, LinkedIn will tell you if it's already being used. So if I put Laura Johnson in there, LinkedIn is going to tell me, well, that's not available. But I have used my entire name because there isn't any other Laura Lee Ellen Johnson out there that I know of. So I'm using my entire name. You can use your first name, your middle initial, your last name. If you're a CPA, you might use the CPA as a part of your LinkedIn URL, something that has you standing out from the rest of the crowd on LinkedIn. Now, another important point to remember when you're thinking of your personal brand and you're thinking of consistency, if you are known by William Jones, then everything you create, your resume, any kind of social media profiles, bios, need to be William Jones because that is what you're known as or who you're known as. If it's Bill and you have William on LinkedIn, you have Bill on your resume, you have William, Bill in parentheses somewhere else, you're being inconsistent with your name. You want to create a consistent name for the visibility purposes. So if someone knows you as Bill, Googles you as Bill, they find you as Bill, and they're going to be able to find you every time. So thinking of that when you're thinking of what name you want to use for your customized URL, your personalized URL. Think of who are you known as, and can you use that name or some combination of that name to create your customized URL. Once you decide and input what you want to have in your custom URL, you click Save, and you can go back to your profile. And if you look now in this URL at the top, you should see your customized URL. If you don't, just go right next to that box to the refresh button. And once you refresh it, your customized URL will show up. Now that you have the customized URL, you'll want to make sure that you have it on your resume as a part of your contact information. If you have an email signature that you've customized, you want the LinkedIn URL to be a part of that. And anywhere else you might use this URL to call attention to your LinkedIn profile. So I hope this was helpful. And as I said, look for more videos on how to personalize and brand your LinkedIn profile. Have a great day.